Alright, so hello Karate Kid beginners. We're going to start off with working on our star block set, which is those blocks that we worked on in the beginning of the cycle, or at least last week. And then we're going to do self-defense, and we'll do some other technique-like things. Today will be more of an energy killer video than a form and chuck thing, because we've been doing that for quite a bit. We're going to work on those blocks. We're going to work on self-defense. Zenith member Sabrina Wright has so amazingly put together a video with her brother Hunter showcasing the self-defense, because especially the one hand, trap, step back, and wrap around, it's hard to explain without having somebody else, and this way I can explain. Yeah, so phenomenal job. That'll be in the video later, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what we're working on today. So we're going to start off with star block set. So when you are blocking, so you're going to be in a horse stance, but right now we're just going to work on the hands. What I noticed in the first few videos is that a lot of you guys will block or blocking the up in front of your face. Alright? That's great. Your nose is protected, but you're not protecting the top of your head. The goal of the up block, alright, is to block if somebody is coming down on your head like this. Alright, this is not going to protect it because you're going to get hit in the head like this. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to block straight up and over your head. So up is up here. In is here. So there's a difference between up and in. Alright? Up is up here. In is down here. Out is here. Touch is here. Down, back, push down. So everybody start above your head, not above your forehead. Don't be lazy. We're not tanning in the sun. We're not being lazy. Okay? Up like this. All right? Up, up, up. All right? So up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. All right? Up, in, out. You guys should be in a nice horse stance. Touch, down, back, push down. So the up, again, you're defending against someone hitting you over the head. Alright? You're catching it in between this X here. Because you could block like this, but think, if someone twice the size of you comes down and slams their hand, slams a weapon over you, that's just going to break up like this. At least with the X, you guys have room to catch, right? Catch. The weapon would fall in between here. Alright? So, up, in, right in front of your face. Alright? Here, you're blocking something coming from the side or directly in front of you. But I like to think hook punches from the side. Because in, alright, you can lean this way, you can lean that way. Alright? Out, same thing, side of the head. Not down here, you're not lifting any weights. Right? No laziness. Out. Kind of like I don't want any trouble. Alright? Touch is the chest. This is almost like a transitional move to get to your lower blocks. Alright? So, the touch is also different from the in because it's lower than the in block. Up, in, touch. Got it? Down, back, you're blocking a kick, push down. You're blocking your groin. Alright? But you need to say these words when you do this defense. It's not just when you're performing this form. This is at the end of Action Karate Form 1. When you're performing this star block set, that's what it's called, you need to say the words. So it's not like, don't make up your own words, because these are the blocks that we do, if that makes sense. So like, at the end of the form, you're supposed to say, up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. So when I finish the form, fly, that's where I need to be. You're not silent on these moves. Instead of keying, that's what you say. Alright, when I was a Karate Kid beginner, this is how we done it, and it's been in the curriculum since then. Alright, so it's not just silent. Alright, you need to say the word. So with me, say it, repeat after me. Up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. Alright, so I'm going to use this yoga ball. You can use whatever you want for this. If you have a yoga ball, if you have a bouncy ball, if you have a chair. I also have one of the wheelchairs, the wheelie desk chairs next to me. Hold on. I want to make sure this stands up. Please hold. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Alright, so you'll need a yoga ball like this, all right, or you can use one of these desk chair things, it's a chair, like this, all right? We're going to practice our horse stance. So most of you probably have a chair, so we'll use the chair, all right? What you're going to do is not spin around and be distracted, because that's not what I'm asking you to do. You're watching me, all right? So you're in a horse stance, all right? Here, we tend to struggle with at least learning the techniques of the horse stance, because a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, it hurts so bad. So I'm giving you a break right now, but don't worry, you will get rid of this chair in a minute, all right? So I have my knees, my feet are directly under them, all right? I'm not like this, right? My knees, it's like when I remove the chair, I should be able to stay in this stance, all right? All right? Your feet are directly under your knees, all right? Just like this. I don't know why I keep saying all right. This is the stance you need to be in for your star block set. So, don't just sit like this in the chair. Don't do the blocks like this. Fix your posture. Your back is straight, right? As if you're riding a horse. All right? Ready? Up. Say the words with me. Up. In. Out. Touch. Down. Back. Push down. Up. In. Out. Touch. Down. Back. Push down. Up. In. Out. Touch. Down. Back. Push down. Up. Above the head. In front of your face. Again, it's not like this. Like this. Out. Touch is down here. Down. Back. All right. This push down I have learned in two ways. You can push down the kick like this, or you can push down the kick like this. This has tended to be the cooler way, not the cooler way, but I see a lot more of this than this. So I would push down like this. But I know I've seen it both ways. So there's a chance that down the road you could see people doing it in different ways. So one more time with the chair. Up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. So now I'm going to remove the chair. And I should be able to stay in this same stance. Up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. Back straight, right? You should not be leaning forward or leaning back. Back is straight. You should, it's almost like you're sitting on a chair that's not there. So on your own, what I want you to practice, sit in the chair a few times, but also get rid of the chair. So I want you to spend more time out of the chair than in it, because you're getting exercise and you're strengthening up your legs. But this is a good way to at least find out what your feet are doing without standing straight like this, because you're not learning if you're standing like this, right? And be like, oh, my feet can go like this. No, you need to actually bend your legs. You need to feel it, all right? Up, in, out, touch, down, back, push down. On your own, I want you to practice standing up normally, sitting down in a horse stance, and doing it in a horse stance without the chair. But I genuinely do not want you to be in the chair or standing lazily the whole time. Parents, I know a lot of you watch this with your kids. Make sure their legs hurt. Not in a bad way, but in a muscle, growing way, because we're working on excellence this month. And in order to get better, we got to go through the stinky parts of karate, right, which is strengthening up those muscles, doing things that are not as comfortable, all right? I've had to do this. I still have to do this. Horse stances are not my favorite thing to do, but in order to get better and in order to learn more and in order for my to be able to hold a horse stance, I have to be able to practice it and go through the pain of learning it, if that makes sense. So again, I don't want to see, oh my gosh, this hurts. Persevere through it, okay? Take it up a notch. All right, you guys are at home. Worst case scenario is you have to stretch a little bit extra, all right? I want to see horse stances. Horse stances, horse stances, horse stances. They need to be stronger, all right? So, practice that. Woo-hoo! All right, so we can't forget to stretch because that's what we've been doing. All right, so everybody reach up towards the sky and reach down. Oh! Let's pull the muscle. Down towards the ground. That's why we stretch. Do it slow. Don't move as fast as I just did. Slow, slow, slow. Reach for the ground. I am a lot lower to the ground than I was at the beginning. I'm almost touching the ground. Let me move my camera so you guys can see. Yeah. I've been stretching a lot more and you can see progress. So you guys, if you start stretching more, you'll see progress too. So up and down. I'm almost touching the floor. See, I was out here like 2 days ago. I'm at the floor now. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All right, over to one side. All right, both your heels should be on the ground. I don't want to see this. That's uncomfortable to watch. So lower like this, all right? Your heels are on the ground. Push out your leg if you need an extra stretch. Then you're gonna go to a horse stance, push out. Not a horse stance, this is just your pushing out your knees. Because in a horse stance, your back would be straight. And this side, heels on the ground. Sit on the ground while we're here. One leg in, one leg out. Reach. Switch sides. And both feet out. All right, what you guys are gonna do is you're gonna breathe in and out and reach. Now, what's gonna happen is you're gonna breathe in and you're gonna exhale until you can't breathe out anymore. And then when you breathe in, you're gonna come back and then breathe out until you can't anymore. And you should hopefully go a little bit farther every time. So, I'll face this way for you guys. Ready? I'm out of breath, so I'm gonna breathe in. Slowly. All right. Bring one leg over, one arm, stretch. You're gonna push your leg and go towards this wall. So you should feel a stretch in your back and your obliques. All right, switch sides. Good. All right, so now we're gonna stretch our back. So everybody's gonna get in a Superman position. All right, so you're gonna lay on the ground like Superman, like this, and go up. And go up. Let's do 10 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Your feet are coming up at the same time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? Now go up. All right, what you guys are gonna do now is I'm gonna pause the video so that my thing doesn't get deleted. All right, so you guys are going to, sorry, that was a whole view of my butt. I am very sorry. All right, you're gonna get in a push-up position. Okay, you're gonna go down, up, knee in. All right, you're gonna do 10 of those. Ready? All together, go. Down, 1, 1. It's 2, down, in. That's 3, down, in. That's 4, down, in. That's 5, down, in. That's 6, down, in. That's 7, down, in. That's 8, down, in. That's 9, down, in. That's 10. Okay, from here, we're gonna get in the sit-up position. I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail. That's getting humid. All right, sit-up position. Down, up, side, side, down, up, side, side, down, up, side, side. Don't come all the way up and do it. Come about 3/4 of the way. Down, up, boom. Down, up, down, up. 5 more. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right? The reason why we do some core exercises and push-ups because you need to do them, 1, but 2, it strengthens our core. And when we have a strengthened core, we're able to hold our guard stances longer. If we don't have a strong core, we can't keep our chambers up, right? Our balance is off. A lot of your kicks will be down here. If you strengthen up this core, the center of your body, you can pull your legs up and hold them there for a long amount of time without having to lean back. So we're going to do a lot of core exercises because we have 2 kicks that involve us to bring our chambers up high and hold them there. Roundhouse kick and a side kick. All right? We got to work on our chambers, and we think they're our legs, Miss Allie. Why do we have to strengthen our core? But because in order to keep our balance, in order to keep those legs up, everything, your whole body needs to be in check with your kicks. So do those. If I went too fast for you, pause the video and do these on your own until you get them. Because we're working on excellence. Don't go through the workout like you don't care, like it's lazy, like it's too hard. Pause the video. It might hurt a little bit, but the only way you're going to grow is if you sweat a little bit and your muscles are a little sore, okay? That's why we stretch. So do that, and then we'll move on.
Drop, step back, circle under the arm, bowling ball.
So, looking at Sabrina's self-defense, that is what I was looking for. When you trap, you're stepping back in that direction. A lot of you guys are either stepping in, I don't know. That wraparound especially, as well, is what I'm looking for. You're not reaching over the arm and under, you're reaching under like a bowling ball, like you're bowling. Right? You don't bowl like this, alright? You bowl like this. So, take a look again.
Drop, step back, circle
The reason why I replayed that a few times and slowed it down very much so is because at the last second, when she reached under, she wasn't just bowling and going straight up. She did the bowling motion, but when she came under the arm, she pushed forwards. Okay? That's what I'm looking for is, let's see if my phone will balance on this. No, it won't. Hold on. Is that under the arm, when you don't want any troubles, and you trap and you step back. Right? We're not going over like this. That was made clear. We're going under. All right? But we're not looking for the, trap, step back, and then just go like this. Right? You're trapping, you're stepping back. When you go under their arm, you're pushing their arm forwards. All right? You're not reaching up like this because that's not going to do very much. All right? Trap, step back, bowl, push their arm like a bowling ball. You're trying to throw the bowling ball towards the pin. So instead of going up, which I don't think anybody bowls like this.
So instead of going up, which I don't think anybody bowls like this. But again,
Trap, step back, bowl, watch it fly. You gotta remember to step back. You're not just stepping back like this. Alright, she executed it awesomely. Step back into a stance. Alright, you want to change their posture. Notice how, I'm going to play the clip again. When Sabrina steps back, her brother's posture leans this way. Hunter leans this way. He doesn't just stay upright. You don't want your partner to stand, or your opponent to just stand there. You want to change their posture so you can get them off balance. So again, watch it again. And...
drop, step back, circle under the arm, bowling ball.
Alright, so I want you guys to pause the video and practice this on mom and dad, because you can use your siblings, but I don't want you to use your siblings, because I want you to get used to doing this as someone who's taller than you, because I know in class, I know I'm not much taller than a lot of you, because I'm very not tall, but in class, myself, Mr. B, some of my other Fuego members would, I'd probably have you guys line up in front of one of us, and then we do the self-defense with you, so that, oh my god, I have the hiccups, so that way we would, you would get the feel of how to do it on one of us before you did it on each other. And I don't want you to injure one of your siblings, because if you do this incorrectly, if you swing too hard, because I know brothers, sisters, siblings in general get carried away, especially when you're doing a self-defense, something that's new, right? With your sibling, if you do it the wrong way, you're going to hurt them. And especially with this, if you move too quickly, you will dislocate their shoulder. Guys, it is easier said than done to dislocate your shoulder. I did that in my black belt testing, my first phase. I was like the siblings I was just talking about. I thought that I was invincible, and I thought that if I ran at somebody who was going 1,000,000 miles an hour, that I won't get hurt. I won't, hurt my shoulder, blah, blah. Well, I did, because I ran at one of my friends, or one of the person I was testing with, and went right over their head and landed right on my shoulder. I was looking up at the ceiling, and I could not feel my arm. I stood up, and Mr. McCoy was like, try and lift your arm, try and lift your arm. And I literally, it was stuck down here. I couldn't lift it. And they had to, it wasn't bad. They had to pop it in just a little bit. But I had to go to the emergency room, and there's no room for the emergency right now. And I'm not saying, you're going to dislocate somebody's shoulder, but I'd rather you do it on an adult who will tap when it hurts, if that makes sense. You guys will be like, oh my god, it doesn't really hurt, but it actually hurts, but you want to be tough. So, it happens. I've been there. Lots of people have been there, but I'm telling you this because I don't want you to do this now. You're at home. I can't watch you while you're doing it, and if you hurt someone, even though I'm not there, it's on me, and I don't want you to hurt each other. Got it? I will not be responsible for you ripping your sibling's shoulder out of their socket. Please do not do it. Be smart about this. Grab mom, grab dad. Something really cool to do with them. They can teach you some other things too. But the goal is to step back, get them off balance, bowl, alright? Get that arm bar motion and take a video of it so I can see, because a lot of you are reaching over. You're not going slow enough at first. I don't care how fast you can do this right now. I'm looking for the technique. We can do speed and other things later. I don't even want to do speed with this because your shoulder will go flying across the room. Alright? Slow push, just like Miss Sprite did with her brother. Very slow, but controlled, but also showed intent. Okay? Go do this a few times. Set a timer for 5-10 minutes. In between 5 and 10 is like 7-ish minutes. Okay? Practice it for that long, because in class we do drills with these and stuff like that. I want you guys to just practice the technique over and over again. Teach it to mom and dad. Have mom and dad do it with you. Okay? That's what I want to see. So yeah. Go do that and then come back. Of course, what's a karate video without temple run? I know I didn't do it in last week's video. I said that I would do something like that, and I didn't. So I'm going to do temple run today, except I'm going to change up the rules a little bit, just to get more exercise in there and work on muscle groups that I talked about before. So that was core and, yeah, I talked about core earlier. Alright, so what you guys are going to do is, obviously you're going to run in place when temple run is running, or the guy is running. Alright, when you're jumping, you're going to do a burpee. And I know that's going up and then down. What you're going to do is you're going to run, alright? You see, you have to jump over something. Jump up really quick, do a burpee, and then come back up. I know you probably didn't just see my burpee, but all it is, yeah, you can't even see the ground. It's jump up in the air, push up on the ground. You guys should know what a push-up is. Then get back up, and then run, alright? When you have to slide under something, alright, what I want you to do is 2 sit-ups, okay? So, you're gonna, let's see, you can't see the ground. You guys know what 2 sit-ups are. So, when you're running, you have to jump over something, jump over it, do a burpee. When you have to slide under something, do a back break fall, 2 sit-ups really quick, and then come up. I'm not looking for this. I'm not looking for this. I'm not looking for, alright, the 2 sit-ups. You go down, you do 2 full sit-ups. That's what I'm looking for, alright? When you jump, burpee, 2 push-ups. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Burpee is just 1 push-up, and then go back to running. When you slide under something, back break fall, 2 sit-ups, and get back up and run again. All right? Have fun, and that's the end of the class today. Nice job today, guys. Woohoo!